Okay, I'm talking with Ron and Pam Patzaloff, and they are from California. They made the trip here starting May 25th. How was the ride over?
It was great. We had a little bit of all kind of weather. Coming across the desert, it was quite warm. Then when we got into Utah, we got up in the mountains, it got kind of chilly. Yep. We got into Colorado at Steamboat Springs. It rained fairly heavily on us, as well as some of the people even hit a little bit of snow going over the pass. It was melting pretty much as quick as it hit, but there was snow on the side of the roads where we were driving.
Okay, now how is the mountain climbs? I'd read that you guys had gone through different passes and uphills and downhills. How did the car handle for that, and how did you guys do on it?
Oh, we did quite well. We had to stop a couple times because the car heated up, which was normal even back in the days when these cars were in their heyday. It's only got 22 horsepower, so you obviously don't jump up over the top real fast.
Now, how fast does the car go?
Oh, it doesn't have a speedometer, but I'm going to guess somewhere around 40. I've had it about 5 years. I completely restored it from the ground up, and here we are.
Okay, now the last question I have, how did you guys like coming into all that rain here in Michigan on, was that Thursday you got here?
You know, that was a scary thing on Thursday. We drove from Flint, Michigan down here for the parade into the grounds, and it rained quite heavily. And of course, this car doesn't have any windshield wipers, and the brakes don't work very well when it's raining. So it was a scary trip.
Wow, now, okay, you said there's no windshield wipers. I don't see no windows. I don't see, what did you guys have, like plastic bags on your raincoats?
No. we had our coats on, and we did get a little bit wet.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time. Ron, Pam?
The road is ours is the theme here at the 100th celebration of Henry Ford Motor Company, and it really is going to be ours in a Model T. Now here comes our ride. Doesn't have the year, but it looks like a pretty fancy car. The oldest car I'm sure I've ever been in. Nice people getting out.
Yes. Are you taking the front seat or what?
I would love to. Thank you so much. Hi. I am getting in this. What year is this that I'm in?
1916, an early 1916.
An early 1916 Model T car I'm in. And what is your name, sir?
John McLaren.
With John McLaren as our driver. He's going to be our tour guide today.
This car is the only first 2 months of its production had the brass radiator and the brass decorative lights on it.
Only during the first 2 months?
Only during the first 2 months. After that, Henry Ford changed everything to black. And the reason was people didn't really want to polish brass back then, and all the brass would turn green, so they would normally paint the brass black. So Henry figured he might as well paint it all black too.
Okay, make it easier and weather resistant. I'm sure in the metro area we know how that is, right?
Oh yes.
What else? What kind of engine do we have on this? And gas mileage?
This is a 4-cylinder engine, planetary transmission, and it gets about 26 miles per gallon.
It's not bad. Same with cars about today, right?
Yes, yep, about the same.
Not bad. And how fast? I'm not asking you, John, to take it as fast as it goes.
No.
But if I wanted to out on the road, how fast would I get this thing going?
This will do about 40 miles an hour out on a road.
So I'd be in trouble on 696, huh?
Oh yes, you would. Yeah.
I'm here with Mark Gusho, who's telling me about how we're celebrating this wonderful 100 years of flight birthday for the Wright brothers. Mark, tell me a little bit about what's going on, what they're doing, what's behind you.
Absolutely. The right behind me is the 1903 reproduction of the Wright Flyer that flew the first plane to fly back in December 17th of 1903. This was actually put together with Experimental Aircraft Association out of Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And Ford Motor Company is a presenting sponsor, and what we've done here is actually reproduced the 1903 Wright Flyer. Level of detail down to the fabric being identical to what the Wright brothers used in 1903, recreating the materials. The methods by which they actually constructed the plane have been duplicated in the reconstruction of this aircraft.
That's amazing. And what are they going to do with it? They're going to fly this?
This will actually fly knock on wood, I've been told the Wright Flyer, the Wright brothers did it, so we can do it. This is built identical to what they did. So yes, we plan on flying this plane in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, December 17, 2003, to the minute of when the Wright brothers actually flew their plane.
And then when this is all said and done, where is this plane behind us going to be?
This plane will actually be returned to Dearborn, and it will be presented at Henry Ford Museum, which interestingly enough was always a wish of Henry Ford. We have letters of correspondence between Henry Ford and Orville Wright requesting that the original plane come to Henry Ford Museum dating back to the 1920s. So it's really nice as an employee of Ford Motor Company to help be part of bringing this plane back to Henry Ford Museum and really bringing to life Henry Ford's desires from way back in the 1920s and 30s.
Now, Mark, are you going to fly this on December 17th, or do we have anybody?
Oh, no. I wouldn't even try. We do have 4 pilots who are in training right now, and they are all qualified pilots, although they've had to, I guess, unlearn everything that they've learned over the years, because this isn't like flying a modern-day aircraft. So 4 pilots are in training right now. We will narrow it down to 2, and then ultimately on December 17th of 2003, they will flip a coin, just like Wilbur and Orville did, and that will dictate who gets to fly the first flight at Kitty Hawk.
Okay, Mark, don't be scared. Tell me what you're about to do.
All right, well, actually what this is the actual Microsoft Flight Simulator, and this actually replicates the first Kitty Hawk flight. So I get to try my luck at crashing and seeing if I could be like Wilbur or Orville Wright to see how this goes.
Have you ever taken flight school, ever once been up in a small plane where you had the handles?
Yes, as a matter of fact, Dave and I did.
Okay, well, at least we have a little bit of practice then.
Scary with Dave.
I'm sure we'll watch out for the houses. We'll be prepared for anything, Mark.
I'll be crashing, I'm sure.
I'm here with Karen at the flight simulator that Mark is so courageously about to do. Karen, what is he about to get himself into?
Well, he's going to actually fly the Wright Flyer. Microsoft Simulator for 2004 has actually come up with a program that lets you simulate the real Wright Flyer, and that comes out next month. And what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze you in here, and here we go.
She's squeezing Mark in.
And you're going to turn by pulling this way or that way. And much like the real Wright Flyer, that's going to turn your rudders. This here is your throttle, so you push it all the way to the right when you're ready. And then this here is your elevator. Sorry. Pull it up, you pull it towards you, and you push it down. You're pushing the nose down to the ground. Now, like the real Wright Flyer, she doesn't want to fly very far out of the ground to flat. She wants to stay real close to the ground. If you go too high, she's going to stall and crash.
Like the last lady we saw.
That's right.
Okay, Mark's about to take off. How do you feel, Mark?
I'm nervous. I'm afraid I'm going to crash. All right.
So are we.
Where's my throttle?
All the way to the right.
Oh, that way. Okay. I'm also afraid of heights, so this is going to be a little scary. Now, how fast do I have to get going before it'll take off?
Well, there's no airspeed indicator on this, so it's all see the pants, man.
All right, here we go.
There you go, not too high, stay in the ground. Put your nose down a little bit, nose down.
You don't want to go too high, Mark.
Go this way! Go this way!
Watch out for the ground, Mark.
All right, let's try one more time. Where's my Pac-Man game? I'd rather play that. All right, we'll try it one more time. I think I got it now.
On the first day of flight, his longest flight was 59 seconds, so you're not doing too badly yet.
So you might have beat Wilbur.
All right, I'll try to beat Wilbur's flight. I pulled up a little too fast that time. But this time I'll try to take it a little slower. I think I'm getting enough speed. Maybe I'll just go right in those houses. What's really cool is we were talking to some people, and they said that the detail of the houses and everything is very, very realistic.
Oh, watch out, Mark. Oh, watch out. Oh, we're going to...
No.
I don't think that you could... I don't think you could have been Wilbur Wright that day, Mark. Thanks, Karen.